My life has been dedicated to taking care of my mother. I'm in a constant state of stress and anxiety with her. I try not to show my emotions to my mother because I don't want her to feel bad or feel like she has nowhere to go. My mom doesn't know what a burden she can be on my life.
Everything looked normal on the outside, just like the average American family.
We were constantly outside playing.
I went out of my way to make sure Emily didn't know what I did for a living. After the girls were fed, homework, and put to bed, I would jump in my minivan, do a couple lines of coke, and then head down to the massage parlors. It took me a few hours to get from mother mode to pimp mode. It was just so normal. I did it for so long that it just came natural. This is where I had my first massage parlor. 3 years after I bought my first massage parlor, I bought a second one. We were open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I did the scheduling, I hired the girls, and did the advertising. A lot of the women would come from Las Vegas to work for me. Then I started getting the doctors, the lawyers, the professional sports players. Between the two massage parlors, we would bring in $30,000 a month. With that money, I could do anything I wanted. First class, all the way. We went to Florida, we went to Cancun, and we lived very well. I was a successful madame for 20 years, but then there was a large sting operation. I was arrested for promotion of prostitution and racketeering. Once I was arrested, my marriage was over. When I got out of jail, I was totally dependent on Emily.
Okay, Linda, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
So you did lead a double life, right?
I did.
And you guys decided to write a memoir about this, right?
Yes.
And you thought that would be a good idea?
At the time, yeah.
Was that a good idea?
Having to relive a lot of that hasn't been, I think, great for my mom.
Yeah, well, you didn't know about the prostitution, for example.
Yes, that was something new that I learned.
Yeah, and I was listening to your tape pieces, you still normalize this, trivialize this in your mind like it was just an enterprise. It was a business. It was just
I do.
something you did like a bake sale.
I do.
Except you were selling something besides baked goods.
Sure.
So you still don't get the big deal about it, why it's a problem with her perceptually, right?
I don't think I do. I don't. I don't think I truly do.
Do you get that? To her, it's still like, what? The only problem with this is I got caught. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.